everyone, I'm Laura.
And I'm Lindee.
Grab your Mickey ears.
It's time to chase the magic.
Could please try again later. Just love technology. Apple's coming out with a new, I'm hoping we're recording. Apple's coming out with a new laptop that is like only $500.
I heard about that.
And I'm like, that is quite tempting. Because I've put myself in this bubble with my books and publishing the formatting software I bought, which was expensive. I can only download it on a Mac. I like apples, but it would be cheaper for me to get a Chromebook to write on. Chromebooks you can get for like $300, but it is what it is. Well, I hope we're recording because it did say an error occurred, but it does say we're recording. I feel like we are having a lot more issues with Riverside, but I don't know what other recording platform to use.
I don't know.
I'll have to Google that.
You visit and you pay for this, right? Like it's not
Pay $20
super
a month for just the basic. I mean, we were going free, but for more hours or something, I got the $20 a month. All right, what's happening?
a car caught on fire at Animal Kingdom. Literally just saw that.
That's wild. I haven't
Crazy.
looked up news today.
What's going on? Well,
What's going on with life? What's life?
gosh, I don't know. I feel like I've just been overwhelmed. Not overwhelmed. I'm enjoying the planning for the trip. And you refuse to stop planning.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know how me asking about Dasani water bottles and electrolytes is me spoiling anything to do with the trip. I just want to make sure I'm hydrated.
Fair enough. No, something else though. That yesterday, wasn't it? That your mom was like,
No, it was the water bottle, but we kept asking. I think I was asking. No, I wasn't. We were talking about our outfits.
yeah. I guess it was the electrolytes then.
Oh no, I did. I asked you originally why we switched around
Oh yeah.
that stuff
Yeah.
because I didn't understand that. I didn't understand you had something else planned for the night of Epcot, whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah. Right. And like I said, I just didn't. I already went.
Yeah.
I didn't like my head. We were going to Boardwalk the first night,
Right. Me too.
so
And then in my head, because you asked about leaving Epcot, I had just made the assumption that since we were on the monorail, that's where we would be. But that's not the correct assumption. I don't need to know the correct assumption. So now we're scrapping Boardwalk.
well, maybe.
Okay, Boardwalk's not the priority. The progressive monorail dinner is the priority, which I think I'm more excited about.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. But like you said, like I don't know, it's hard not to. To me, it's hard not to feel rushed at Disney. I think because of what it is, it's like you have FOMO even though you're right there. It's like, what's happening at the parks that I'm missing? Or like what else could we be doing?
You can play any of those games. Yes. Yes. I don't care. There's nothing bad on any of that. Nothing's an adult game. I don't play
Your mic is like right by your neck. 'Cause you
adult
might pick up
games.
some interference.
Okay. No, I totally get what you're saying.
Okay.
I
So it's like
understand it.
I'm having so much fun right now, but still, what else? It's like the Disney effect.
But
It's
also, like, my thing is, and it's how my mom ran a vacation, is I spent this money, I'm getting all of it out of it.
Yeah.
But I think we need to just take it easy. And I think there needs to be like a happy medium because Olivia's like, I kind of want to go back to the resort each day. Like, I don't know if I want to go back to the resort each day, but I do want to like, if we're sitting, if we can find a place to sit, let's just
and
sit
just chill.
and just watch. But I'm a people watcher. Just, catch the ambiance of Disney. Not my thing is I want to experience more of the ambiance and I don't want to be rushed from ride to ride to ride to ride. Which I think you can agree to that too, but we end up focusing on the rides. But there's more to Disney
There is.
than the rides.
There is. I still don't. It's hard for me to just sit. It's so hard. Like I'm like, okay, what could we go do? Like we could go shop. We could,
Yeah.
or we could do this, or we could do that. Like,
But I also think you're gonna experience a little bit different. Like, yes, it was warm when we went in October but it's going to be toasty.
yeah,
So I think you're gonna want to take
yeah,
the breaks.
right.
But I'm having a very hard time not planning all the plans. And I just get to make the lightning lanes.
Well, Okay, but wait, if you think about it, that's most of the day, and so, like, you're planning the days, if you
Yeah,
think about it.
yeah,
I'm planning more of the night stuff.
and the bachelorette stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we're like, you're planning that stuff because it's my bachelorette. Like, we probably wouldn't be doing that's why I consider it
Well,
bachelorette
okay.
stuff. Even if it's not bachelorette themed, it's still stuff for me
Mhm.
because I am the bachelorette,
Right. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, right.
But it's
Yeah.
I'm excited though.
It's
Are we in the 80s? I think I
we
saw
are. I think today's 85,
oh
maybe
my
84.
gosh.
So,
Yeah, guys, the deleted app did not last long. Mostly because we realized it didn't have to be deleted.
well, we'll see.
We'll see. We'll
I'm
see.
still nervous, but, like, when I go into my profile
Mhm.
and I go to you, it says only plans we share, but that's how it's always been. So, I guess we're okay. I don't really know. I just would like to see your phone after I book this. I think it's
So I go to Lindee and it says only plans we share.
okay,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
doesn't really matter in this case, I guess, but better safe than sorry.
I don't know. No.
Go play. We're trying to record, but Sadie's scared of the chair that has a blanket
A
over it.
blanket on it.
Okay, well, prove us wrong. Prove all of our listeners that you're not scared. Go in there and face your fears.
Got it?
This is going out all over the world.
Yeah, we have listeners in a different country.
Ah!
Yeah, so go prove everybody wrong that you're not afraid of the chair, Miss Sandy's old glider.
Taking a
You can't take the heated blanket, it's plugged up.
take the ball.
I'm excited though.
Yeah.
Excited for what
It's gonna
you
be a
have
lot of fun.
planned. I'm excited to stay in a different resort. We can only get to Disney Springs via the boat. So we still have to use the bus for everything.
Boat or bus or walk.
Right, but
Disney Springs?
right. So to get to the parks, we can only take a bus.
Right.
Wait,
Yeah. We're talking about Disney.
Yeah.
And go over there and play the Switch, but we're trying to record.
I'm gonna have to cut all this out.
I'm
It's
not
gonna be
kidding.
extra time for me. If you would sit in one spot, she may come to you. But if you keep moving around, she's not gonna come to you.
Yeah. So yeah, just definitely. I mean, I feel like things are falling into place now. It's just a
Yeah.
matter of like the timelines that we're waiting on to open up
Yeah.
so
April
we can
2nd for the dining.
at 5 a.m. if I'm
Yep.
not mistaken.
You are correct. 5 a.m. Probably moth.
And then
And then a week before, 7 days before for the lightning lane.
yeah.
And then that's it.
Yep.
And I've been sending Megan all my reel and picture ideas.
Good.
So she can be in charge of that. I was trying to think, and I was like, this is just me wanting to buy something that I don't need, and this being the excuse. I was like, what if we got like a cute little Polaroid camera and I made like a scrapbook from like the Polaroids, and like if we met a character, I could take a picture and like they could
That'd be
sign
really
it.
cute. Yeah.
But I was like, that's when else am I gonna use a Polaroid camera for? You know, so it's like,
The
it'd be
wedding.
cute for the occasion, true, but do I really need it? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I thought of that idea the other night. But then I was like, I also wanna get that I'm getting the vlogging camera for the wedding, and I wanted to take it to Disney because I wanna get content from my Disney page, and I was like, that's a lot of stuff to be juggling around. We'll see. Anything else exciting happening?
No.
Okay. Well,
It's time for Mickey Memos and Dreamlight Diaries.
are there any Dreamlight Valley I got Pluto. That's a valley. I
Yay.
finally got him, and I liked the way we got him.
Yeah.
Like, there were maybe, like, 1 too many quests, but I like that we got him through quests and not,
Mhm.
just having to buy him,
Right.
you know?
Right. Yeah. He is very cute. I think I just leveled him up to level 5
Oh yeah,
on Saturday. So
Pluto?
I got his little house, little dog
Oh, he has a house.
house.
I met, like,
No,
4.
you already had
I
your cake.
said,
We have those at home too.
I liked Pluto. I
Mm.
liked getting Pluto.
Yeah, that thing that I was telling you about last week ended up being a dumb picture frame.
That's all it was?
Yes.
Oh,
All that buildup.
I swear.
I mean, I guess I don't know why I thought it was something else because they're not going to release anything else until what? After the Star Pass is over,
Well, yeah.
which I guess is like 29 days now. It's not as long as the other one. So I need to like
I know I
pick
need
a
to get on
face
it.
on
Now that's I did spend a lot of time this weekend or the last time I played doing the routine duties because they were kind of easy at first. Like I think I'm all caught up on those, but I'm not caught up on the other duties.
Yeah.
So, but
I always need to remember, like, I always forget that the bonus reward quests are a lot more time consuming,
Mm.
and I save those for last. Well, I mean, you have to do the main rewards
Yeah.
first, but, like, I always end up cutting it close, I feel like, almost running out of time
Oh, see,
because
I've always been like the past couple Star Paths, I'm doing them with enough time to try and do what it like
mhm.
to try and I have a lot of extra time afterwards.
Well, with Cinderella, I did because they gave us forever to do that one,
That is
but with this
true.
one, I don't think
That
that
is
that's gonna be the
true.
case because I haven't been playing as much, but yeah, I don't know, I mean, I don't think there's really anything new,
No, I don't think there is either.
so
Um, we don't have a lot of new news. Josh tomorrow has 9 more days, and then he is the new CEO.
which means D23 is in
23 is in August.
why did
Yeah.
I
This has to do with their quarterly stuff, I'm assuming. But no, D23 is in August. We talked about that last week. So apparently, the Lightning Lane Premier passes have been selling out. The expensive ones,
wow.
yep, has sold out for multiple upcoming dates, and the prices hit around 400 plus due to demand. This could signal Disney testing how much people will actually pay for line skipping.
But that's the one where you could skip any line, right? It's
There's a caveat behind it. Let me see what it is, but you can only skip I don't think you can skip every single line. I think
mhm,
there's a Lightning Lane Premier Pass. I mean, this says enjoy Lightning Lane to each eligible experience in a theme park one time, anytime. So let's say if I wanted to purchase it for March 28th, for Magic Kingdom is 400 and Barnstormer, Dumbo, Haunted Mansion, Small World, Jungle Cruise, Tea Party, Aladdin, Winnie the Pooh, Feel Her Magic, Monsters Inc. Link, Laugh Floor, Peter Pan's Flight, Pirates, Seven Dwarfs, Space, Tiana's Tomorrow, Tron, and Little Mermaid. So that almost is
basically
every
everything.
single ride. Okay.
What isn't on there?
I couldn't tell you
Yeah,
because it sounds like everything.
does sound like everything. Even Tron is the individual lightning lane, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Now,
included on there.
the one
And Seven Dwarfs.
the one I would ever think about doing, mostly Animal Kingdom's only 189 per guest.
Well, that makes sense.
Avatar, Everest, Feathered Friends in Flight, Festival of the Lion King, Finding Nemo, Cali River Rapids, Kilimanjaro Safari, Navi River Journey, and Zootopia. So, like, and the only reason I would do that one is because to make that half day go quicker.
Mm,
You know, if I had that extra money and I wanted to like, or
but
make
then
that a slow day, get to Animal
yeah,
Kingdom late,
yeah,
and then make sure I'm able to leave before dinner.
mhm.
I don't know. But Hollywood Studios is 350. It's everything.
That's insane.
And Epcot is 250, and Epcot is everything too.
I feel like I'd do Epcot, as weird as that sounds, because then you'd have more room to do the showcase. Like, if you
Uh-huh,
cared about that you know what I mean? Like,
uh-huh,
if that's something you wanted to do too,
mhm,
you wouldn't have to worry about getting to the rides as much.
true, but so that's I never thought I'd see the day where those will sell out.
That's crazy.
Have you seen the new popcorn bucket? The Winnie the Pooh one with the little piglet. It's so
No.
cute. It's a Disneyland
Okay.
thought. Oh, it just says Disney Parks,
Yes, I have. Okay, yes, that's very cute.
but Piglet pops
I think I
out of the egg. It's so cute.
I think because it was Easter, I was like,
It's a little and then we talked about this last week, but it's the Magic Kingdom after hour events. No, we
mhm,
didn't talk about this one. These are the after hour events. This is what I talked about a while ago, where I was like, there's a Hollywood Studios one the week we're there. So I would if we had the extra money,
mhm.
if we win this $2,500 giveaway, I would we would go to Animal Kingdom that day and
Mhm.
then extra hours at Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
Buy those tickets.
Yeah.
And then World of Frozen officially opens on March 29th in Disneyland Paris.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like I saw something. Oh, shoot, maybe not. Oh, the new Monsters Inc. restaurant is supposed to open this week, isn't it? Is what I heard. The Harryhausen's themed one? That's what I
No.
heard. That's what I heard.
From what source? I don't believe you. I'm gonna look it
I
up.
can't remember what source. It
Mousetrap News.
may not have been a reputable source.
Harryhausen. I don't know how to spell Hausen.
Hausen. But it's
Oh,
not called that. It's just basically it's designed to look like Harryhausen's, but it's not actually.
that was a Smells like grass. Is it raining?
Might just be your dogs.
I haven't smelled like that. IntsMickeyVisit.com. Okay, I mean,
Was I right?
I don't know if it's true. Theme dining has become increasingly important to Disney
I
vacations.
think that's the exact same one I saw.
At Mickey Visit, we cover the latest Disney news. Oh, it's on a cruise ship. It's on the Disney Adventure. Yeah,
Okay.
which is coming from Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, okay.
I mean, yeah, it seemed early to me too because I was like, that area isn't even open, but
No,
I
that's why I
I
was like,
don't know.
what in the world are you talking?
Okay, well, this is for real. Hoppers came out last weekend,
Oh yeah.
so
I haven't seen how it's been doing. Have you seen how it
it was leading at the box office as
was
of
it?
yeah, as of Sunday, I think.
Good.
I also don't know what else came out. But anyway, yeah, I wanna go see that over
I
spring
do
break.
wanna go see that over spring break. That is yes.
So,
Uh,
do y'all have school off on Friday? Or do you
no,
have
I guess
is it a
mine's is
teacher
in
day?
5 sleep. I have to go to work on Friday. So do the kids though. Okay. All right, it's Pixar theory time.
Laura's leading the lesson
And Lindee's here to learn.
Yay!
and aggressively fact check the vibes.
Every connection gets rated. Receipts, breadcrumbs, or Pixar vibes.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
I am sending you Lindee. It is time. I am teaching Lindee about the Pixar theory.
Mm.
Lindee has no idea what it is. I'm sending Lindee our rating system. And Lindee, after each era we go through, you're going to give us your rating of the era. Would you like to read them?
Okay, so the rating scale is level 1, receipts, which means this is real evidence. Level 2 is breadcrumbs, which is this helps, but it's not airtight. And then level 3 is Pixar vibes, fun, thematic, but not proof.
And he gave us this last one patch note. We'll have to fix it, explain this later. So the last episode, which means you might want to take notes as we're going on. The last episode that we do, we're going to talk about all of it as a whole and what do you think needs to be fixed to make the theory more believable.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to do a little 5-part series about the Pixar theory because I find it real interesting. And then this first one is just going to be an overarching of what the theory is. What is the Pixar theory? Where did it come from? All of that stuff. Okay. So I wrote so many things. Hold on. Let me find where I want to give the guy credit who did it before we start, before we even go jump into it. So the Pixar theory is essentially all of the Pixar movies are connected
Mhm.
and they form a loop.
Okay.
So it's like a cycle,
Okay.
is what I kind of think of it out as. And it was credited by Jon Negroni, who published a viral blog called The Pixar Theory Every Pixar Movie is Connected on July 11th, 2013. It is a YouTube video, and I have watched it multiple times. Mostly because, okay, so we know things like the Pizza Planet truck. You know things like the license plate, the A113. No, you don't even know that. Like the Pizza Planet truck's in every single Pixar movie. That A113 is an office number that you see in every single Pixar movie.
Okay.
So, he took these things and he connected them to a story,
Okay.
essentially.
Okay.
So, we're gonna start with era 1, the prehistoric era. This universe is different. The 2 movies in the prehistoric era are The Good Dinosaur and now loosely Elemental. So for The
Okay.
Good Dinosaur, the theory uses this as a history split vibe, like the world's timeline diverged early, which helps explain why Pixar Earth runs on different rules later. So Elemental, some modern versions place this at the very beginning as the foundations of the world's entry, setting up that forces bigger than humans shape reality. See, but Elemental came out after 2013, after this whole dude went viral about his Pixar theory. So other people are just placing some of these movies where they think they need to go. So this is Pixar setting the stage that Pixar Earth doesn't follow our normal history. So now, what level are you giving it? Yeah, you're gonna have to. I forgot what they were already. One's
Receipts, breadcrumbs, or
Pixar
Pixar
vibes.
vibes. Oh gosh, I need to read the descriptions again. I think I would just say like probably breadcrumbs.
Okay, that's also what Chad gave it. Chad was like breadcrumbs or Pixar vibes. And I would see that too because by the time people started talking about the Pixar theory, Pixar kind of stopped putting all their Easter eggs in.
Okay.
But we'll get into like more of the Easter eggs when we get into the deep dive of each of the eras. in the
Okay.
upcoming episode. So now that we've established that the world is already weird, let's add the first big wild card, magic. So our next era is the magic era. The movies in the magic era, Brave, Coco, and Soul. So again, Soul is one of those later movies, came out after 2013. Coco is one of those movies that came out right around the time this man published his theory. I'm saying published his theory like he's a doctor, but like I think about the Pixar theory often. Brave is something you're going to want to remember. So Brave, this is the theory's magic anchor, showing transformation and enchanted objects as early proof that reality can bend in this universe. Coco, it supports the idea that Pixar's world has layers beyond what humans see, which helps the theory justify bigger metaphysical connection. And Soul, it reinforces that life and energy are treated as real life forces in Pixar, which fits the theory's obsession with emotion as power.
Okay.
Any questions, comments, concerns before I hit my summary?
No?
Magic exists early, and the theory uses it to explain why reality in Pixar can bend and why sentience later isn't possible. So, breadcrumbs. What's the first one? Can never remember the first one.
Receipts.
Receipts, breadcrumbs, or Pixar vibes.
I guess.
I feel like you're gonna say breadcrumbs on all of them because you just don't know.
I mean, it's a little more receipts, I would say, but I don't know. Receipts or breadcrumbs?
Chad gave it receipts to breadcrumbs too. A level 2, sometimes treated as a level 1, depending on how hard you lean later.
Okay.
Because remember Brave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now humans show up and do what humans do best, invent something they should not have invented. Era 3, the humans peak. Incredibles, both Incredibles and Lightyear. Now, again, Incredibles 2 and Lightyear are the movies that were not a part of the original Pixar theory.
Mm.
The Incredibles, this theory points to this as peak human innovation, advanced tech that feels like it's kind of like the kind of world that could eventually create the systems we see later. Incredibles 2 is the same thing. And then Lightyear, in the timeline logic, it's an easy support point for humans having the capability and culture to go bigger than Earth when the time comes. This is the era where humans build the kind of technology that could eventually run without them. Receipts, breadcrumbs, are Pixar vibes.
I never saw Lightyear.
I didn't either. But again, it was a later movie that wasn't in his original theory. You have like that's also something I take to heart when I think about it is like movies pre 2013 definitely could be part of a Pixar theory. Movies after 2013, I'm not so sure what those would like, how those actually fit in.
I'd say breadcrumbs on that.
Okay, well, Chad agrees with you. And here's where the Pixar theory stops being humans are the main character and becomes everything has feelings. So these are our sentience. This is era 4, our sentient spreads toys, animals, and minds. So we have all the Toy Stories, Nemo and Dory, Ratatouille, Up, and Inside Out. So, Toy Story. This is the cornerstone for object sentience, proof in Theoryland that emotion and attachment can give non living things an inner life. Finding Nemo. This theory uses it as evidence that animals operate with complex society level intelligence alongside humans. Ratatouille is a clean example of an animal with high agency and skill influencing the human world. Supporting intelligence isn't human only. Up fits the animals communicate and problem solve like people trend, reinforcing the sentience theme. Inside Out. This is the theory's biggest feelings are real forces support making emotion, not just a theme, but a literal system. So Inside Out, if I am correct, came out in 2014. When I was looking at the Pixar theory and I knew Inside Out was coming out to 2015, and I knew Inside Out was coming out, I was on Tumblr, I was on all the nerd sites, and I was like, what? How is this going to fit? So that was this was the biggest movie that they were like, what? How is this going to fit into the Pixar theory? How are we going to get all of our same Easter eggs? What's it going to do? But it just brings in the emotions part of this world.
Okay.
Okay. In this era, the theory argues that consciousness isn't unique to humans, it's showing up everywhere. All right. Seeds, breadcrumbs, or Pixar vibe?
That's more of a Pixar vibes.
Okay. They say Toy Story is often treated as a level 1, receipts, and then everything else is breadcrumbs.
Okay.
Because remember, I'm just giving you the timeline.
Yeah.
When we talk about the different eras, we'll go into each one and why they connect.
Okay.
And why it's a theory and what the theory, well, we'll kind of hear what the theory is at the end. Okay. So, if emotions are the fuel, then the next era is when society gets addicted to convenience. Corporate takeover and convenience culture. Wally, set up for the by and large, and turning red. Which Wally, so we've said brave, right? I told you remember brave. Now you need to remember by and large. Those two become the biggest things. And then when we get to the last one, it'll really. So, Wally, by and large, becomes the theory's symbol for consumer convenience, snowballing into total dependence and eventual collapse. Turning red. Even without lore links, it supports the timeline's theme that big emotions and identity are central forces in Pixar's world. This is the slow collapse chapter. The theory frames by and large as the system that replaces human responsibility with someone else who will handle it. Receipts, breadcrumbs, or Pixar vibes?
I would say that's probably more receipts.
Chad said
Wait.
breadcrumbs.
Okay.
What are you talking about? They said turn red, the girl that turns to the panda. I love that movie.
It's a good one. All right. And then we hit the biggest hinge in the entire theory, the day the humans leave. Wally. So the first Wally was just the setup in the by and large, right? This one is the humans leave Earth. This is the timeline pivot. Earth is left behind, and the long era where human made systems run without humans finally begins. Wally is the timeline's everything changes moments. After this, Earth belongs to what humans left behind. Receipts, breadcrumbs, Pixar vibes.
Receipts.
Chad agrees. So if humans aren't around, who becomes the people? What do you think's next?
What movie?
Yeah, without me giving you the era. I know we went through a lot. Okay. Machines inherit the world.
Okay.
Cars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're at cars.
Got it.
The theory often places its post-human as machines become the new civilization, which is why it is such a key and controversial bridge. All three Cars movies support this same global system. It's a full replacement of the world. Cars is often placed post-human, machines evolve into a civilization. Receipts, breadcrumbs, Pixar vibes.
Breadcrumbs.
Okay. That's what Chad said. Now we're jumping way forward because this theory says the future runs on one thing, emotion.
Okay.
So we are now to our last movies, Monsters University and Monsters Inc. It establishes that the monster society is structured and systemized like an evolved civilization built around industry. Monsters Inc. This is a major anchor because emotion is literally harvested as energy, matching the theory's feelings power the universe claim. This is where the theory goes. Emotions literally power cities.
Okay. Okay. I
So,
can get behind receipts on that one.
okay, that's what Chad said. And now for the most famous, most divisive part, the loop. Boo, witch, brave. Okay, we're going to talk about Monsters Inc. and we're going to talk about Brave.
Okay.
The theory treats Boo as the emotional spark that motivates the eventual door time obsession. This is where the theory tries to close the circle, linking the magic era to the far future door era through one character's life arc. The theory claims Boo grows up, searches for Sully using door time tech, and becomes the witch from Brave, closing the circle.
I'm supposed to write that?
Yeah, that's essentially the theory. So that's the theory. Boo is the witch from Brave.
What? No. No. Nope, you lost me. You lost me.
So yeah, that's the theory. And so everything we just explained got you to that. So when you look at the doors, we'll deep dive into this when we deep dive into this part of the theory. But like if you think about where the doors go, it's all magic.
Yeah.
Why can't they go?
It's going anywhere.
It's going anywhere.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
Going. So you're saying those are total Pixar vibes?
Yeah.
Okay. Chad says breadcrumbs
Okay.
with a big neon patch note.
I'm gonna need to. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna need some more evidence on that one.
Well, next time we do a Pixar episode will be about the Boo Witch door circle. So we're
Okay.
going to talk about that first, and then we're going to talk about the toys, animals, and emotions, and then we're going to talk about the Wally, the by and large, and the cars, and then after that, we'll come to a total. What is our stance? What do we believe? What do we think?
Okay.
Is this just Jon Negroni just made like he just tried to find everything, or do you think Pixar's like actually doing this?
How long do I have to wait to find out if Boo is the witch in Brave?
I mean, you can believe it if you want to.
Months?
No, I think we're doing one Pixar episode a month.
Okay.
So I've got a
So
nice little
months.
schedule. No, well, we're doing for you to believe. We're talking about Boo next month.
Oh, okay.
So it's up to you. But we got a nice little schedule. We're doing a Star Wars episode a month, a Marvel episode a month,
Next
and
week, right?
starting next week, and a Pixar episode a month for the next couple months, just to make things a little bit easier going into your busy season of extracurriculars
Mm.
and my busy season of wedding. So
Yeah.
yeah, no. All right. Well, let us know if you've heard of the Pixar theory, what you think of the Pixar theory, and if you think I'm kind of a crazy loon for kind of believing in it.
Also, okay, every podcast I listen to says, like, gives the email or whatever. Like, do
Oh,
we
yeah.
have an
We do
email.
have an
We
email.
need to plug that.
Chasing them. You need to make an outro. We can do that
Yeah.
right now,
Okay.
actually. All right. Well, we'll put that in the outro too.
What? My
Yeah.
Okay. Before you go, don't forget to follow the podcast and leave us a review.
It really helps the show grow.
Come hang out with us on Instagram at Chasing the Magic Pod.
And if you have theories, questions, or Disney drama we should talk about, email us at chasingthemagicpod@gmail.com.
Thanks for listening.
And we'll see you next time as we keep chasing the magic.
Ta ta for now.